This is Adrian Manz. If you'd like to learn more about the strategy we'll be discussing today, you'll find all the details in my new book, Trade Secrets, Powerful Strategies for Volatile Markets. It's available with free shipping at TraderInsight.com and Amazon.com. You can also order from your local retailer. The best trader education anywhere, only from TraderInsight.com. For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and it's time for a 2-minute strategy session. It's Friday, June 3rd, and we had a couple of shorts on the intraday trading plan. It was a rough open. We had a position that went straight to the profit target, Lockheed Martin Corporation, but it was not the easiest thing in the world to get. You had to be on it at the opening bell, and if you weren't the first guy to do it, it was unlikely you were getting filled at all. That kind of thing can leave you frustrated, but for somewhat more advanced traders, there is still a way to profit under these circumstances. Let's take a look at how you can turn a gap open like the one that we had today on the labor numbers into a profit opportunity even when your stock moves right past you. So again, we're looking at a 5-minute chart of LMT. We see that after the open, it went straight down to the profit target, reversed, found support there as they often do. Those profit targets are based on natural support and resistance. That's going to bounce a stock many, many times. LMT moves higher on a bounce in the market and in the defense sector. My bias on the position, my bias on the day is still on the short side. I would never take a trade on the long side of something that I've got on my trading plan as a short. But just as the profit target is based on natural support and resistance, the stop loss is also based on support and resistance. So once we get up to that area, after we've been to the profit target, now we watch this thing reverse. It goes all the way up to the area that we've identified as a stop loss based on the price action in the previous session. I know there's going to be overhead resistance there. I know there's going to be some supply. People are going to look to hit this thing. People who are long this stock are looking to not be long this stock. And once it gets to that 75.97 level, there's a very good chance of selling, hitting the tape in LMT. Now, this is a situation where we've got the opportunity for a very good risk-reward ratio on a trade. What I'm looking to do in a situation like this is put a sell short order right at the stop loss level with a protective stop 10 to 15 cents higher and an initial profit target right down around the previous day's low. In this case, that's 75.68, 75.70, somewhere in that area. We know that that's going to provide support as it did in the previous session going into the closing bell. And that gives me the opportunity to make a quick 30 cents or so on a stock that gapped past me and frustrated me first thing in the morning. Still managed to capture a few $100 on a trade that winds up having about a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Now remember, I referred to overhead supply, and my feeling on this is that once the supply is gone, I don't really have a bias any longer on where the stock's going to go, so I don't want to go back to the well on this thing too many times. I'm only looking to short that first reversal opportunity. Once it's done, once the trade's behind me, I'm going to go ahead and move on to something else. Now remember, this is an advanced trading strategy, requires a little bit of tape reading. It'll really help to have the NYSE open book there. New York Stock Exchange open book gives you an idea of supply side pressure on the stock. In the absence of availability of the New York Stock Exchange open book on your particular trading platform, at the very least you want to have an accurate time of sales window open. Newer members of the Around the Horn intraday trading service, it'll do you some good to just watch for these things for a while, get a feel for what they do when they get to these levels, and start experimenting with these kinds of positions with small lots and in slow-moving stocks. Again, for TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and that's your 2-minute strategy session.